revived to do contribution, uniting the nations for contribution. Hinduism, Veda Agamas have great things to contribute to the world. Like the great power manifestation science, the ancient culture and arts, the ancient lifestyle truths, the ancient medical practices and medicinal knowledge, the ancient indigenous cultural heritage and jewelry, perfume, dance, music. In every level, Hinduism has so much to contribute. Veda Agamic traditions have so much to contribute. To share all this with the world, to contribute to the world. Hindus need to tell the world what they are contributing in every level. The brand of Hinduism itself is enriching and empowering and enlightening. Hinduism is all about enlightening the world. Empowering, enlightening, enriching the world. Contributing. That is our spiritual life. That is our spiritual strength. That is our spiritual core principle. O humanity, I request you with folded hands, some one corner of the world, if you just give me few hundred acres, I will keep this whole science alive. Leave it for the whole humanity freely. Fortunately, Paramashiva has given me the power to decode all this Hindu medicinal system, Hindu judiciary system, Hindu social law and order system, Hindu power manifestation system, Hindu mental sciences system, Hindu yogic sciences, the sciences of Hindu biology, Hindu physics, Hindu psychology, Hindu physiology, Hindu chemistry, all this Paramashiva has given me the power to decode. Whatever the remaining scriptures are available with the humanity, Paramashiva has blessed me, and I have collected, not only I have collected and organized, I can decode. This whole science can be kept alive in any one corner of the world. Just few hundred acres are given for me to live peacefully and exist peacefully. I can store this whole thing alive and contribute it to humanity. Humanity can become better and better and better. I can make the planet Earth so much better place to live. I am here to contribute, and I will continue to contribute. As long as I am allowed to live, I will contribute. I have collected all the remaining available scriptures, maybe 2 crore books, 2, 2 crore means 20 million, I think, books on Hindu physics, Hindu chemistry, Hindu biology, Hindu physiology, Hindu psychology, Hindu law and order, Hindu social system, the power manifestation sciences of Hinduism, yogic sciences of Hinduism. I have collected, and Paramashiva has given me the blessings and power to decode. I have decoded and continuing to decode them. If the humanity, somebody is kind enough to give me few hundred acres in one corner of the world and let me live peacefully, I can keep all the scriptures there and go on sharing with the world, revealing these whole sciences to the world, and go on contributing. I don't need anything other than one cup of curd rice every day. That's all. A cup of curd rice per day over. I can go on be giving this to the world. I can add to the world. I can make the world better place to live. That's all I have to say. Thousands of medicines are described detail in ancient Siddha and Ayurvedic scriptures. Paramashiva has given me the power to decode them, read them, and properly translate and map them to the modern day human language. And I am ready to work 20 hours a day. I just need few hundred acres where I can sit peacefully and keep this library, run a Gurukul where thousands of people can learn this and share it with the world. Understand? I am only interested in contributing. If we can decode all this great knowledge, whole world can prosper from this knowledge. Whole world can enjoy from this knowledge. If I prosper, I will only create a university. I will not create anything else. If the Hindus prosper, they will only create education institutions. Because Hinduism is all about giving, contributing. If I prosper, I'll create university, that's all. Kailasa is all about university to decode the ancient sciences and share with the world. Understand? Every day I am sitting and going on decoding, writing notes on my books and writing details on my books. Whether it is making human beings manifest powers, and I have also now started downloading and decoding the science of making animals manifest powers. Whether making people manifest powers or healing, in every level, Life is all about contribution, contribution, contribution.
Yes. Now we heard from the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism in the most perfect description why we need Kailash, the only Hindu nation. And each and every one of us can become a part of Kailasa today. You can become a part by being an e-Kailashian, registering now. Go ahead and register at kailasa.org. Follow the links for getting your e-passport today and registering as an e-Kailashian. And as well, you can always ensure that you are becoming a part by being a member of Kailasa's HDH Nithyananda YouTube channel, as well as um, as well as uh, liking, following, subscribing, and all the different social media platforms on Facebook or Instagram, YouTube, or Twitter. You can follow the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism for the latest news, the blessings, the gracious messages that the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism gives each and every one of us. Especially now, it is the time that each and every one of us Hindus is standing up and reclaiming our Hindu identity. So now you can do this through Kailasa, and it becomes a joy and celebration to become a part of this grand narrative of the whole universe itself. And as we are celebrating the Nithyanandotsavam, there's no better time to do it than right now, celebrating 45 years of the advent of the Avatar on planet Earth. And we will be celebrating today as well, and having the darshan of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, being able to witness the most gracious different celebrations of the Nithyananda. So with this, we'll now be moving into just a short break before going on into today's program.
Just be alive for next 3 years. Don't die within next 3 years. Just don't die within next 3 years. Be alive. Somehow be alive. I'm working sincerely. I will reach you somehow. Somehow I will reach you. It's my commitment to humanity. Just don't die within next 3 years. I will reach you wherever you are, whichever corner of the world you may be. I will reach you with enlightenment. You manifesting the space, state, powers, being Paramashivoham. It is possible, and it is possible for you. Paramashivoham will reach you with enlightenment science. I know he is going to do the job. Just be alive for next 3 years. Nothing else.
We get you health. We get you ability to build beautiful relationships in your life. We get you direct spiritual support, and we make sure you become wealthy. We won't stop giving you just good life. We will literally not stop till you live enlightened life. Manifesting the state of Paramashiva, space of Paramashiva, powers of Paramashiva, being of Paramashiva. Whole world should become Kailasians.
I want the whole world to know Hindus have something great to contribute to the world. We have something great to contribute to the world. Let us do that.
Kailasa is proper customized spiritual service, helping you to identify your root patterns of suffering. We have perfected the science of helping every individual from every cultural, religious, nationality background. You will have lowest reactionary assumptions, highest awakened response, alive response for life continuously. Kailasa is enlightenment ecosystem, literally enlightenment itself in your own home, wherever you are. Proper customized spiritual service helping you to complete with your life negativity, withdrawal from life, self-hatred, self-denial, self-doubt, so much of tiredness, laziness. We can support you aligning your diet, your attitude, your aptitude, your understanding about life. We can help you with everything. If you are interested in enlightenment, we will immediately bring this to you. If you are not interested, we will explain the whole science, inspire you and make you interested in enlightenment science. We need to cater this enlightenment science to the whole world wherever they are, because enlightenment is the birthright of all human beings. Kailasa is responsible to provide that to all human beings. Kailasa is the totality of the knowledge I received from my gurus and practice manifested in my life, perfected by teaching millions of people from all cultures, time zones, backgrounds, genders, nationality, race, from every creed. So this absolutely perfected knowledge available to you, served to you in your home without even you moving out of your couch, free of cost. What I mean by the word Kailasa, listen intensely. Enlightenment ecosystem, literally enlightenment itself, in your own home, wherever you are. If you cannot come to Kailasa, it's okay. Kailasa can come to you. Kailasa coming to you is Kailasa. I will revive Hinduism. I am a Hindu revivalist, not by any revolution, but by evolution. And setting model community. Kailasa enlightenment ecosystems, Sarvanya Peethas all over the world. All powerful cognition, knowledge, only when you live, power manifestation and possibilities manifestation happens. It's a fundamental truth. Hinduism cannot live exclusively as one sampradaya. No. All sampradayas of Hinduism is an ecosystem. So don't keep quiet thinking that if one sampradaya is attacked, only that sampradaya is going to be affected. All of us are ecosystems. I invite all of you to get involved and enjoy
Hinduism by the principle of Dharmo Rakshati Rakshitaha. When you protect Dharma, Dharma protects you. We will make the whole planet flourish spiritually. The spiritual prosperity will happen to the whole planet. We all have to coexist together.
Just be alive for next 3 years. Don't die within next 3 years. Just don't die within next 3 years. Be alive. Somehow be alive. I'm working sincerely. I will reach you somehow. Somehow I will reach you. It's my commitment to humanity. Just don't die within the next 3 years. I will reach you wherever you are, whichever corner of the world you may be. I will reach you with enlightenment. You manifesting the space, state, powers, being Paramashivoham. It is possible, and it is possible for you. Paramashivoham will reach you with enlightenment science. I know he is going to do the job.
Ultimate divine descends in human body and expresses its extraordinary powers and experiences playfully. Sundareshwara is the embodiment of this statement. He is not Shiva as you understand, sitting in the Himalayas, frozen in the ice, in Samadhi. Sundareshwara is an artist with tremendous heart, ready to listen to human sufferings, ready to bend for human emotions. The one and only thing you need to obtain his grace is simple feeling connection. That's all. He bends for anybody, to any level. Even the word compassion is too small. He is still available. Even now, he is there. He assumes human body and relates with you, answers you, responds to you, raises you.
Nithyanandam, welcome back to all the viewers. Now, we're going to be going into the next segment of today's program, where we will be able to understand the various different offerings that you can make to Devi Parashakti. In this Parashakti Akashic reading program, we have been able to understand so many of the various guidances that Devi Parashakti has given us. So much Devi Parashakti has told us, guided us, and so many thousands of us across the world have been graced by her beautiful, motherly compassion and presence. And this is a time that we can now offer our gratitude to Devi Parashakti, however she has manifested in your life. Now, in the Vedic tradition, the offerings are a form of gratitude, are a form of you being able to simply offer your gratitude in no matter what form, no matter what, amount or anything, and you being able to offer your gratitude. And it not only is it something where you can offer gratitude and thank the divine, but it is a deep form of completion inside of each and every one of us. In fact, masculine and feminine, both consciousness, have to be expressed equally by every human being to be enlightened. And until enlightenment, only the masculine dimension expresses more than the feminine dimension, irrespective of male or female physical bodies. So offering gratitude and having and experiencing oneness with The feminine consciousness can give you so much benefit. It can literally be enlightenment itself. Every human being has to complete with these 5 dimensions to achieve enlightenment. Excuse me. One is the Pitrus, second is the Kula Devatas, the third is the parents, fourth is nature, and fifth is Guru. And incompletions or life negative and adharmic cognitions in the dimensions, in the 5 dimensions, leads to misconstrued karana or karya, cause and effect, further leading to suffering and pain and calamities in an individual or personal and collective and global levels. And being sensitive is being aware in gratitude to life. Everything from the air we breathe, the place that you sit, the energy we feel, that you exist, and energy to celebrate that you exist. In fact, there's a beautiful story that Swamiji says in the Guaranteed Solutions book, in the chapter on Sahasrara Chakra, from awakening gratitude in our lives. And beautifully, Swamiji narrates the story about once when a geography teacher was asking her classroom full of students, what are the 7 major wonders of the world? And the students started excitedly telling all the 7 major wonders of the world. They started saying the Great Wall of China, the pyramids of Egypt, the Taj Mahal, and so on and so forth. But there was one student who was who was just at the back of the classroom and who said, I don't understand. I really don't see why we are calling out all of these different physical structures as great. For me, what is so wonderful, what can cause so much of wonder in my life is the fact that I can live, I can laugh, I can love, I can see with my eyes, I can breathe and hear beautiful music. All of these are things that I think are wonders in my life. The entire class was completely stunned at how beautiful what her words were. And each and every one of us, if we see daily, we will see that we never take time to be grateful in our lives. We never have that gratitude. And especially in this season, this is the time that we are remembering the things that we are grateful for. But are we exactly understanding what we are grateful for, why we should be grateful, and is it coming as an experience inside of us, or is it kind of a social moral that is put in place by society? Most of the time, it is something that is imposed on us and never comes from the inside. But in Sanatana Hindu Dharma, the rituals are a way that you can offer gratitude, that you can cultivate gratitude inside of you and make that as an experience where you do start to appreciate the smallest things in life. The fact that you can breathe, see, and hear. In fact, in the sacred feminine worship, we worship the Sri Chakra. Can you go on to the next slide, please? The Sri Chakra constitutes of 43 triangles, and the 43 triangles represents the 43 Shaktis. Each triangle is a representation of the Shakti, the energy, the embodiment of Devi Parashakti, who is expressing in a certain way. There are 43 energies which constitute our human body. Examples are the energy to see, the energy to feel, energy to become angry, energy to relax. Everything is a certain energy. So when all 43 are integrated to Dharma, one becomes enlightened. And when we offer our worship to for all the energies, we are literally offering our gratitude to the smallest things in life that make up our entire experience of life. They might be really small to us, they might be negligible to us, but when they become negligible, we just take them for granted, actually. So just this beautiful aspect of the ancient rituals, you can see, is how we are ultimately offering our gratitude, and we are awakening that feminine consciousness inside of us. And awakening the sacred feminine is the key to enlightenment. When awakened, man expresses a sacred feminine consciousness, he becomes a great revered leader. And when awakened woman expresses a sacred feminine consciousness, she becomes Devi Parashakti, cosmic mother expressing powers. Yes, and conscious sovereignty is the key to awaken the sacred feminine consciousness. Out of the millions of paths, the easiest and sweetest, most beautiful path to enlightenment is the connection with the mother, the cosmic feminine consciousness. And she is the one who expresses as Guru all gods and all manifestations in the universe. She can straightaway deliver enlightenment by collecting through the cosmic umbilical cord. And offerings is not to benefit the divine, but to close our gap with the divine consciousness. When we achieve completion with Divine Mother, her infinite powers with her sweet grace start nourishing all of our dimensions through the cosmic umbilical cord. And there is nothing too small or too big that one can offer to connect with the Divine Mother. It has to be from a space of love of a child, looking at her mother and handing her what it has to share out of her deep love and gratitude. It can be a cup of milk, a flower, or it can be a precious jewel to adorn her smiling face and her beautiful hair. And the Vedic rishis have clearly stated the techniques to connect with the sacred feminine consciousness, to awaken the same qualities inside of us. One can connect with Paramashiva through oneness, but with Divine Cosmic Mother, it is only by worshipping her feet with devotion. And Mother worship is the most non-violent, most peace-centered, most healing, soothing, and sweetest path to enlightenment among all traditions on planet Earth. Worshipping includes contemplating, meditating through sacred offerings, mantras, and oblations at her feet. Now you might be wondering, why Divine Feminine? Because she is the ultimate. She embodies all the energies on the planet. She is the source of all existence. And in the Devi Suktam, it beautifully describes that Devi Parashakti is the source of all energies. She says, I walk as the 11 Rudras, I walk as the Vasus, I walk as Vishnu and the other Adityas, and all divine forms, the Vishvadevas, assuming the form of inner self of all gods, hold aloft Mitra and Varuna, and even as Indra and Agni I do, the Ashwin twins too. And Ekadashadrudas, Maharudra, Ashtavasus, Dvadashadityas, Vishvadevata, all of them are in my retinue. I move around in my various forms with them as in my retinue. I protect all of them, including Mitra, Varuna, Indra, Agni, and Ashwini Devatas. Devi declares herself as the inner self of all gods, divine energies. She is pervading and all permeating. So now we've understood a little bit about the context behind these offerings. We've understood how they can make it lead us to completion, lead us to the ultimate divine oneness experience with Devi Parashakti manifesting through the supreme quantum of Hinduism. So let us enter into all the various different offerings that we can make today. And Swamiji has given us a beautiful opportunity here that no matter what, how much ever you can offer, you can enjoy that feeling of gratitude, and it is not limited for any different amount or anything. If there's always an offering that you can do, And you're going to see offerings of different denominations, offerings which you can do for any amount. So no matter how much you can do right now, you can offer your gratitude, how much ever it is, and offer in the e-hundi. So that is the first offering that we have, the e-hundi. And in the Lalita Sahasranam, Devi Parashakti is described Bhakti Priya, Bhakti Gamya, Bhakti Vashyavaya Paha, Shambhavi Sharadaradhya, Sharvani Sharmadayini. It means Devi is fond of true devotion and is realized through true devotion. She can be won over through true devotion, and she removes all fears. And if there is any fear instilled in the minds of you all, of any devotee, Devi Parashakti is sure to remove that fear as our cosmic mother, as the one who is literally taking care of us at this time. It is stated that Devi likes to be worshipped in autumn. Here, it is not meant the autumn of our lives when thoughts turn more and more inwards. It is the time, it is the role of the divine, when the role of the divine is known and understood clearly. And the need for Devi worship becomes stronger at this time. So in this verse that we just chanted, Shambhavi means consort of Shambhu. Sharadha Radhya means worship by Sharadha. Sharvani means wife of Lord Shiva. Linga Purana says that Lord Shiva is the Sharva in the earth form. And Sharmadhayini means Devi who bestows happiness on devotees. You can offer your gratitude and devotion to Devi Parashakti and through this e-hundi. And this e-hundi can be offered either through the YouTube super chat, which is one way that you can offer your gratitude, this e-hundi offering, or you can offer it through the links which we'll be providing at the end of this segment. And also the e-hundi has a beautiful significance, a mark of nostalgia for all of us who are all over the world. The e-hundi, even I remember going to the temple when I was young and just asking my mother for $1, $5, how much ever it was, and putting that in the hundi, just as a marker of our gratitude and a token of our gratitude that we offer at the feet of Devi Parashakti, who at one point, thousands of years ago, had dedicated her entire life to ensuring that the civilization is established and had ensured that the civilization is following the scriptures and the entire civilization, the community is being ecosystem is brought up. And for that, we offer our gratitude every single day, because without her, we would not have been able to live and been able to enjoy the best of this great civilization. And today, all over the world, we are able to have the darshan of Devi, have the darshan of so many deities from Kailasa just through the digital platform. We don't have to move from where we are. We don't have to risk our lives at the chance of getting sick, getting a fatal disease. We can simply tune in from wherever we are. And it is because has given us this beautiful opportunity, has given us this platform in order to enjoy and connect with the divine, that we are able to even do so, that we can even fathom being able to tune in on a digital platform and have the darshan of the divine, connect with the divine. So it is with this gratitude that we can offer how much ever we want, how much ever you feel that you can do. And the e-hundi offering you can do in the YouTube super chat. At the end of this segment, we'll go over a little bit how you can do that. So if we can go to the previous slide. The next offering is the Sankalpa offering, the offering of the profound prayer to Devi Parashakti. In the Saundarya Lahari, Bhagavan Sri Adi Shankara describes Japo Jalpa Shilpam Sakalam Apimudra Virachana. It means, let the mantras I chant with the sacrifice in my soul become the chanting of your name. Let all my movements become auspicious mudras. Let my travel become perambulations